Hey, what do you make of these judges? Now we know that some people believe that everybody should be able to go wherever they want to go. The open border thing, they were talking about that forever. I mean, I remember the Hillary Clinton thing, which you opened the borders and let everybody come over. A lot of people say the Democrats want all the Hispanic illegal aliens to come in because they'll become future voters. But we learned in this last election, Hispanic men, I guess, voted for Donald Trump. So that would probably backfire if they were to do that. But we had this one, what's his name, Dugan or whatever, Duggan or something from Wisconsin, and we had this guy in New Mexico who had one living with him, a guy living with him that was supposed to be an illegal alien gang member. He looks like, I mean, no offense to anyone that might be that way, but they showed a photo of him where he's just wearing like a dress shirt, and he's maybe in his underpants. You can't see what's under the dress shirt, but his legs are exposed, and he's got his arm around that guy. So that might have been more than just like a, you know, hey pal, you can sleep on my couch for a while. That might have been more of a join us for something. I don't know. I'm just saying that the photograph that they chose to use was him he's an older white gentleman with his arm around a Hispanic younger man, and he has a long a long shirt like with the tails coming down, and it doesn't look like he has any clothes on underneath. Like he's either naked or in his underpants. Who knows? So that might have been more of a romantic type of thing. Perhaps. Don't get mad but just from the photograph that was used, I don't think he posed for that photograph, but I don't think that's really something he thought would be out there for the general consumption, whatever. But the Dugan one, she sneaks this guy who I guess beat up some people and snuck him through the jurors box, the jurors exit or entrance, and he got an additional 5 minutes of freedom, 10 minutes of freedom before he got tackled, rearrested, and now being deported. And she got suspended, likely will be fired. If it turns out that's a felony, she will be fired. And it looks like that will be a felony obstruction of justice, obstructing the law enforcement in doing their duties. If you did it, or if I did it, would we go to jail? Yeah, we certainly would. Be in a lot of trouble for that. But she gives the guy 5 minutes of freedom, and probably she ruined her life for this guy to get an extra 5. What did you think was going to happen? He was going to sneak out of there, and they're not going to find him? Well, he lives somewhere, right? Doesn't he live somewhere? They have his fingerprints. They have his DNA, probably. They probably swabbed him. They have his photographs. They have a list of all of his associates. If they say, hey, Jose, what's his name? We're looking for what's his name. We're looking for Miguel. We have you here, and your wife and your 2 kids, but we're looking for him. You know what I'm saying? Read between the lines. We're looking for him. What do you make of that? What do you